Hello viewers. Introduction to supercritical fluid chromatography has been given in my last video. We have seen that the mobile phase which is most commonly used is carbon dioxide. What are the reasons for using carbon dioxide will be seen in this video. Carbon dioxide has a highly accessible critical point. It is very easily available and also it is found to be inexpensive. Purity is very high and relatively it is considered to be non-toxic with respect to the chromatographic technique. Practically carbon dioxide is non-flammable. As a compound it has no permanent dipole moment, hence we consider it to be a non-polar one. If the analyte has non-polar solutes, then this carbon dioxide can elute them very easily. But if at all the analyte has polar solutes, then an organic modifier, sometimes called as a co-solvent, have to be added. Most of the times these co-solvents are alcohols. Also, most of the times the supercritical fluid is compared to the HPLC because there are many similarities between the two techniques. So as we raise the concentration of the modifier to elute more polar compounds, we get a gradient elution. With the help of gradient elution, the analyte compounds come from a lower to a higher polarity. And if the solute particles are highly polar, then a highly polar additive is also added into the mobile phase, which could be a strong acid or even a strong base which is dissolved within the modifier. So from non-polar towards polar as we proceed, we choose the mobile phase to be carbon dioxide and slowly co-solvent or the modifiers are added, and then some additives such as a strong acid or bases could also be added. As low polar solute is being eluted first, supercritical fluid is considered to be a normal phase technique. Whenever the solute is polar, then the stationary phase can also be chosen to be polar. Some classical examples include bare silica, cyano, diol, or amino stationary phases. For the purpose of supercritical fluid chromatography, new stationary phases including ethyl pyridines are also made. And whatever columns that have been used for HPLC can be used for supercritical fluid chromatography. Well, we have said that carbon dioxide is the most used mobile phase. It is the most used one because it has a very high diffusion coefficients. These diffusion coefficients are about 10 to 15 times faster than in water or in aqueous mixture. So when a polar modifier such as methyl alcohol or ethyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol are added, they are found to decrease the diffusion coefficient significantly. Even there is a drop due to the addition of these modifiers, still even with such a decrease, the diffusion coefficients were found to be higher in comparison to that of the pure methanol. So this method has become very successful. One reason for the drop of the diffusion coefficients is because the polar solutes get surrounded by the polar modifier, and this can be considered as a cluster effect. So as the polar solutes get surrounded by the polar modifier, that will solvate the solute particle, and these larger solvated entities, they diffuse more slowly. So this will drop the diffusion coefficients. With respect to carbon dioxide, it has very low intermolecular interactions. So these intermolecular interaction not only result in higher diffusion coefficients, but they also result in a very low viscosity of both pure as well as modified carbon dioxide. Modified carbon dioxide is the carbon dioxide with co-solvents or additives. Due to low viscosity, the pressure drops, and the pressure drops are also very low, and hence they produce very high efficiency. Apart from this, we also have some other advantages. The operating cost of CO2 is found to be very low. It is estimated that 1 kilogram of carbon dioxide in a high pressure steel cylinder, it will cost about 1 or less than $1 US. Once the chromatographic technique is completed, the mobile phase, it gets decompressed into two different phases. This has been discussed in the video of instrumentation. One is the gaseous phase and the other is a liquid. the gaseous carbon dioxide can be very easily vented off, while the liquid modifier is collected in a trap. Along with these advantages, we also say that carbon dioxide is environmentally friendly because it is having a very low toxicity. The toxicity is also decreased by modifiers such as alcohols instead of acetonitriles. So whenever a modifier has to be added, it is better to choose alcohols rather than acetonitrile, which is considered to be a little toxic with respect to the technique. Well, these are the advantages of carbon dioxide being used as a mobile phase. Just to conclude, supercritical fluid chromatography can be used to elute any compound which is soluble in methanol or even a less polar solvent. Those compounds which are dissolved in aqueous or buffered solutions are not eluted to a greater efficiency by this technique. Well, this is what we have to say about carbon dioxide being used as a mobile phase in the superior technique called supercritical fluid chromatography. Thank you.